So you mowed the yard, you trimmed it real nice, you blew it off, everything looks great. Now how do you get paid? Personally, I'm not a big fan of credit card on file. I don't like for my credit card to be on file with a company, giving them the autonomy to bill me at will. There is a happy median, however, and it is using credit card and it's using electronic invoices. There's plenty of invoice apps out there. The one that I use is called Invoice2Go, and it's not that expensive. There's actually 3 tier levels depending on the size of your company, the frequency that you bill, and the amount of clients that you have. It's super professional looking. You can customize it. You can do invoices, estimates. You can take snapshots of your receipts and utilize that come tax time for your write-offs. There's all kinds of benefits to having this. This is how it works, and this is what I do on the day that I provide the service. I email an invoice that evening, and somewhere on the invoice, usually at the bottom, is my disclaimer. It has my payment terms, which for me is net zero, which means you pay me today. Now you can have either a written or unwritten grace period, 3 to 5 days. Most of my clients are weekly, so here's how it works for me. They have a 5-day grace period. If by the 5th day it's still not paid, I contact them, email, text, phone call, tell them, hey, if I don't receive payment today, service is halted, which means in 2 days when it comes time for your mowing, I'm not going to be there, and I'm not coming back till I get paid. 9 times out of 10, they say, oh, I forgot, and they pay you promptly. Now for those that don't pay you, stop service. Don't go back. If they never pay you, at least you're only out 1 mowing, and those are not your people. That's not the type of client that you want. Maybe you do cash. If you do cash, register that invoice and mark it as paid so that you can show your income. You will have to pay taxes on it. And down the road, you're going to want to show as much income as possible because you might want to buy a car or finance some equipment or buy a house or just show true figures for your business to show just how profitable you are, how much revenue you generate, how you've grown over the years. It's a win-win. It's the right thing to do. Checks. Do you take checks? It astounds me that some of our customers out there are willing to give you a personal check with everything just shy of or including their social security number. You have their address, their phone number, their full name, their bank routing and account information. And if somebody wanted to, it's not hard for them to get their email address, which we have, or their date of birth, and God knows what you could do. So they're that trusting with that information, but they're not willing to use PayPal or Square to process payment information. Some people just don't want smartphones. Some people don't want to get on board with technology and how things are made easier. They're just stuck in a rut. That's fine. Just pay me. And if you have a problem with people that are slow pay or no pay with checks, tell them, hey, once they get squared up with you, hey, going forward, you're going to have to pay up front. I've had some payment issues with you, and I need the cash flow in order to maintain my operations. You know, you have expenses, you have insurances, you have uniform expenses, you have equipment that you have to pay for, trucks you have to pay for, trailers, the list goes on and on. You need that cash flow. Just tell them you pay me up front. Or we can invoice you electronically, but if you don't want to, or cash or check up front for the month. You could also use something like Square, and so many companies have it these days, with a magnetic stripe reader that you plug into your cell phone, and you can accept it right there in front of them so that they know that there's no funkiness going on. However you get paid, just make sure that you get paid. And if you have questions that you want answered about, I don't know, let's say how much to charge, check out some of my other videos. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Have a good one.